Hey, this is Roz, and you're about to watch a video on pixel art. Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Today I'm gonna be making some pixel art, and I figured, what the better way to kind of teach the basics of making pixel art on a computer um, than to kind of make a game completely from scratch. So the idea today is that we'll be making a game, probably not by the end of the day, but in a few phases. But we'll be making a game from scratch with kind of zero current skills, and we'll build upon a few fundamentals for drawing pixel art elements in Photoshop, and then kind of exporting all those images to Unity and building a very simple side-scroller dungeon game in Unity. So I'm gonna be using Photoshop for this, but you can use any free software as well if you like Krita or I don't know, Paint.net or whatever. Anything that will let you draw pixels, and you don't need any special brushes or anything, because we're going to be working with very small images with just a few dots on them, just a few pixels on them. Alright, so enough explanation. Let me get this thing started. So first, I'm gonna open up Photoshop, and I'm actually gonna make it full screen. So there you go. So you can see only my Photoshop screen, and it's full screen. And I'm gonna be using a drawing tablet to draw this, but you can use whatever you want. You don't have to use a drawing tablet. Maybe at some point I might, actually, I changed my mind just as I was saying this. I'm gonna, just to kind of demonstrate this, I'll start doing using just a mouse in the beginning, and then switch over. When we get to animating certain things, just for things to go faster, since there's a lot of drawing, I'll switch over to the drawing tablet. But just for the initial setup, I'll start with just using just a mouse. So really, the only thing you really need to get started is the mouse. So to get a few setup things out of the way, first I'm gonna go and create a new document, and I'm gonna immediately save it as well. I think I did hit file new. Yeah, I think Photoshop is taking a while. I'm not sure why it's taking so long. In any case, while that opens up, I'm gonna start with a very small document, and then I'm gonna kind of expand the canvas. There it goes. Expand the canvas to build upon it, but I already have the instructions in here. I'm just gonna make a 25 by 25 image, 25 pixels by 25 pixels. The resolution doesn't matter. I'll just leave it at the default 72, because I'm not making this for print, so I just care about the pixel sizes for now. So I'm gonna hit create, and you'll see immediately there's this really tiny box in the middle of the screen. So I'm gonna hold Alt and middle wheel in, just to kind of zoom in a little bit, and I'm gonna go File, Save As, and immediately basically save my scene. So I'm going to go to I created a new folder on my desktop called Pixel Dude. So Pixel Dude is the source art for this, and I'm gonna make sure it saves the PSD, the Photoshop document, basically all the layers and everything like that, if you're not familiar with this. And inside it, I'm gonna make a new folder, actually, call it source art. And inside the source art, I'm going to call this, for now I'm gonna call it very generically assets, because I'll be kind of putting in all the source assets in here, and eventually I'll split this up, but maybe dungeon assets, just to be more specific, because maybe I'll remove the player later from this document and put it in a separate document. But for now, it's pretty much all the assets. So I already saved it. A few things that I want to kind of get out of the way. So I want to make this very simple black and white only again, kind of laying out the foundation of how to make a game from scratch. Again, with kind of the premises with zero current skills, so you're building upon new skills. So for this, I'm going to let's put some music in the background too, just so you have something fun to listen to. Hopefully, it's not too loud. I'm gonna make first. I'm gonna click this button here and switch my current active color to this black, and if it's not black for you, just click it and drag it in the corner here and make it black, and go choose this tool, which is the paint bucket. So I'm going to try to go very slow, just to kind of explain every step. And I'm currently on the background layer, that just comes by default with a new document, and I'm going to click that, and it makes it all black. And what it also does is kind of exposes these white grid lines, which something that I want to see in order to be able to like nicely basically have a grid for my pixel art. I'm gonna click then on the pencil tool, and with this, mine is already set up, but if you click on the pencil tool and then right click anywhere on the canvas, just go to the size and put this all the way to 1. So if it, whatever it is, you drag it all the way to 1. You can also type 1 and enter, and it's gonna make 1 pixel brush, or pencil in this case. And I'm gonna save my document again, and the next thing I'm gonna do is create a new layer, and I'll call this let's call it ground for now. We'll be renaming that soon, but we'll start with ground right now. And I'm gonna go click this button again, switch the active color to, I think it's some gray right now, yellowish gray. But I want to go all the way into the corner. By the way, I clicked on it again to pick the color, and then went all the way into the corner with the color picker. It should be a red, green, and blue value of 255, 255, 255. So I basically chose white. And then I'm gonna just start drawing my ground. So I've decided kind of in the pre-planning for this that to get started, I want a few things for my side scroller. I want some one ground kind of piece that's 25 pixels by 25 pixels, that is solid. So like whatever happens, you can walk on it, it's stable. And then another ground piece that if you sit on it for too long, it collapses, right? So the way that I'm gonna visualize that is the ground piece that's solid is gonna be mostly white, with black as kind of the lines in between, that kind of suggest a silhouette. And then for the one that kind of crumbles, it's gonna be mostly black with the white lines as the kind of the contours. Hey, if you enjoyed the content, leave a message below, like, and subscribe.